for Thursday's Loose Women. Now, new research has found that over the last 20 years, women's feet have been getting bigger. 1.5 sizes, to be precise, with the average lady's feet now a size 6. And you big foots out there aren't happy because apparently 82% of the women who wear a size 8 or 9 say they feel embarrassed about the size of their feet. However, there is one man who doesn't seem to be feeling shy about his little twinkle toes, and that's rock star Bono. He's been snapped on his holidays with both of his big toenails painted. Yeah. Ladies, do you think it's ever really possible to find feet attractive? Male, female, or any other kind?
So, do you know, I've got size 8 feet, but I'm really happy that I've got size 8 feet. Yeah, because I'd fall over if I didn't have size 8 feet. Because I'm tall. And people think, when people watch this show, they don't know I'm tall. And people always say, oh, you're really tall. I am tall. I'm nearly 5'10". So if I had, like, size 4 feet, I would fall over, wouldn't I? But, I mean, you know, my feet, I think feet are just, you know, horrible. I don't think it'll ever be sexy. How anyone can do that toe-sucking thing, I think, is just revolting. But one of my feet is OK, but the other one is revolting. So my right foot's pretty good. My left foot's terrible.
Why is it revolting?
Because it's got a horrible bunion on it, and it's horrible. It's a bunion, I'm only 51.
I reckon the reason this survey, you know how I love a survey, but I bet you half these people that say that their feet have got bigger because they've got bunions, because those really high heels do give you bunions. And actually, I've got a bunion from 2 years in Calendar Girls, because the stage is like that. I had very lovely feet.
How does that give you a bunion?
Because you're leaning, you're all the weight's on the front of your foot, and it strains it.
Yeah,
and
but
so
if you've got a bunion, your toe goes over like that, so actually your foot gets smaller.
Why don't
no,
you
it
get your
doesn't.
bunion
It
taken
gets
off?
wider, though.
You can't.
Well, it's a horrible thing.
More painful than
men
living
and
with
him
it.
with his painted toenails is probably to hide his fungal thingy.
Yes, he might have fungus nails. Hello. Well, they're just sunglasses for his feet.
Maybe that's just how he likes to, you know,
Well, he
rest
looks
them up.
silly. Come on.
I realised that Tim and
He's
I
still
last year...
hungry.
Tim and I last year on the beach at Benidorm had matching toenails when he was doing doing the drag, because he couldn't be bothered to take it off. But I think that Colleen Nolan says that I've got the worst feet in the world. And I don't know why, because what did you say they were like, my feet?
Do you know, they're like elephants' hoofs.
Oh, why do they like elephants? No, because I get really hard skin on them.
Let's show
I
the
just get
nation.
hard skin on them. My kids see my feet coming and go, no, because I just want them to rub my feet.
What's the
my
matter
mum
with
used
them?
to pay
But
me.
look at the dry skin. They are like elephants' hooves.
They're not.
I hope you're enjoying your lunch at home, everybody.
Well, your toes are stuck together.
They're not stuck together.
Like you've got gout or something.
But I can't do independent movement of my toes.
Why do you want to?
I can't.
Your
no.
little toe's funny, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
Nails underneath.
I can't do... Linda, you can. You know how you go like that with your toes?
Well,
Move each toe. Yeah.
Can you do that? I can't do it.
Don't smell.
Look at your nails as well. They need cutting.
Oh, my God. They don't need cutting.
You need to do a bit of grooming on your feet.
Elephant's hooves.
Elephant hooves. do any of you girls subscribe to pedicures or reflexology? Does that float
I love
your boat?
reflexology.
Oh, yes.
I can't have a
love it.
massage on my body because I'm too ticklish and it tickles me and I go...
That's on your feet.
but on my feet. On my feet.
How'd you go?
I go... like a silly girl. But my feet. I love having my feet touched.
And you know the
not
feet,
ticklish at all.
especially when you go into reflexology. I mean, it's
quite
if you
painful,
subscribe to it,
actually.
yeah, it can be, because the feet are a map of your body. And I for some reason, react quite strongly to it. I cry my eyes out as soon as they start, and for about 4 or 5 hours afterwards. Well, I feel really good at the end of it.
Do you know what, though?
It really is. You know, when you it feels like you're letting out all the bad stuff.
But there's definitely something in that reflexology thing, because I used to go to this little Chinese reflexologist in a shopping centre in Malaysia, and I used to go to him all the time. And every time we go, because it's like a map of your body, and it deals with certain organs when he's pushing it. And he used to push like the middle of my foot every time it pushed. I'd go, oh, and it would really like that. And he'd turn around to the map, he didn't speak English, and he'd point at the organ that it was related to. It was always my liver.
There you go. There's a science to that. OK, it's competition time now, and if you like their idea of rubbing lotion all over your body, topping up your tan and sipping cocktail, good luck. Now, our first guest today is a regular summer fixture here on Loose Women, with bigger glasses than Dame Edna and better outfits than Lady Gaga. She spreads sunshine and laughter wherever she goes. Oh, let's give it up for her. It's Sue Pollard!
How are you? Hey, dog. Tried to be... terrible. Oh, darling. Thank you. Do you know, as long as you don't say poo, I'm fine. Do you know, I'm desperate. I'm just looked at those mugs of coffee and I'm dying for one, but I want to go to the toilet, so I can't have one. No. I'm not going to have it. I'll have to wait. So how are you, four musty queers? I say that lovingly and affectionately. I do this, you know, quite a lot.
Do you?
And I have been known to... Oh, I can't do it here, no.
No, not with that dress on, no.
No,
That
I
might
can't
be
do
a
that.
problem.
But this is lovely. Barry bought me this. Can I just say, my
Who's
friend...
Barry?
Well, Barry is a lovely friend, very camp, and he lives in Sutton-on-Sea. Sutton-on-Sea is a beautiful little village just near... I thought I'd get this in. Near Skegness, because he keeps saying, you never give us a name check. So is that all right to give Sutton-on-Sea a name check? Don't go, because it's too busy. Thank you.
Have you played Skegness on your tour of Annie?
The embassy. It was fantastic. I was there with some dwarfs, I think. We did... It wasn't dwarf throwing. I think it was in some sort of a show. But they stopped it now. Am I not allowed to say dwarf throwing?
Well, I don't think it's recognised as a sport or as even humane.
No, it wasn't, actually, because, I mean, they used to say, you know, you've got to stop that. Because there was no mattressing or anything, you know, for them people to land on. Sorry, if I don't get complaints, I'm only having a joke.
What are you up to?
I'm actually investing in, like, time-wise and money-wise, in a one-woman show that I used to do about 20-odd years ago. And now I think the time is to just bring it back, because it was a really, really well-constructed show. And you know what it's like sometimes? I always started off as a singer, and it was great to get a break in a sitcom. Heidi Howe was absolutely marvellous for me. But obviously that's why I like doing musicals as well. So I thought, do you know, why don't we go back to the roots in the drawing board? And so that's coming out again next autumn.
But you're doing Annie, aren't you?
Oh, yes, I'm doing that first. Oh, yeah, the Cherubs. 10 years since... Well, not 10 years since to the day, but I've done about 7 years' worth, as it were. You know, not all the time.
How do you cope with that? Because they say you should never work with animals or children, but you've got, like, 1 million kids around you the whole time, haven't you?
Oh, totally. But
how do you manage them?
Well, most of them are really nice. They're usually tied somewhere in the cellar. Underneath the pit where the orchids are.
Whoa,
absolutely, no, joking. Honestly, they're really, really nice, actually. They're very, very well behaved. They learn about 3 months beforehand what they've got to do. They've got 3 or 4 chaperones. They're very disciplined. They're mostly really excited. And they're just so happy to be on stage. And they're so lovely. One of the girls presented me with a Percy Pig lunchbox.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. Oh, sorry, Peppa. Peppa Pig. I'm not happy. I was like this. It was about 30 in a box.
Last time I saw you were working with my Tim, weren't you, in Benidorm, singing to a bar full of naked people?
Yeah, I'm going to call him Trina now.
Trina, why?
Well, Tim, you know. And I think that's his, you know, girl name.
That's
Trina.
his girl name.
That's his girl name. No, he's...
Yes, there he is. That's Tim and Leslie.
Fantastic fun.
And there's you, Sue.
Isn't that a great show to do, though?
Oh, do you know?
It?
It was absolutely lovely. But you know what I liked about it? It just encompasses every single kind of person that you might get across the board. Do you know, but lovely. They're there. They probably can't really afford to go to San Remo or somewhere. But let's face it, it's not cheap going there either. And it's just nice for them to just go there, have a lovely time. They're there to have a great time, and they're very welcoming and warm.
And naked.
Oh, yes. But I forgot about that.
How could you forget that bit?
I did.
Blimey. Well, Sue, based on the fact that you have appeared in 2 benchmark shows that celebrate the great British summer holiday, we thought that you would give the men at home watching a bit of a helping hand. You may have seen last week some pictures of David Cameron on his holidays, and he had what looked like his school shoes on with no socks. It's made a lot of people realise that sometimes British men just can't pull it together when it comes to dressing for the summer.
No.
So, would you today throw your style knowledge at the great British public and dress a man for his holidays, Sue?
Absolutely, and he won't look naff.
Good!
She's not really nice.
As you can see, Sue, we've got your array of clothes.
Right then. Yes.
So if you'd like to take your place, that's it. Have a quick
Yes,
look.
here
And
they are,
obviously
just-
what you need is a model.
I have got... I hope you don't send me someone with the ugly stick.
No, it's not. We've
Somebody
got 30
nice.
seconds, Sue, for you to dress up our model. Can we get the
30.
model on? Where is
Okay.
he?
Marvellous.
Sue?
No. Excuse me, when does the 30 seconds start? Could it be next Friday?
Start
Could it be
now,
next
Sue,
Friday?
get dressing! Your time started!
Here we go then. Now, I think this is fantastic, yeah. Have that, which is fabulous. What about that? No, we don't want that. No. Oh, no, I've done that already. No. Yeah. Oh, terrible. Forget that. No, these are gorgeous, darling. Have them. Put them on. Now, what else have we got?
Okay, 10 seconds,
Oh, the
get your
pinette.
shorts on.
Oh, Christ. Here, put this on. And you've got... And the tie. And the thing. Marvellous. Now, look at that.
Sue, stand away from the
Blimey.
man.
That is absolutely...
Leave him
just look
alone,
at that.
walk away,
Isn't that
Sue.
fabulous? Now, to me, what do you think of that look? Because it's colour coordinated slightly, you see. You've got these fabulous shorts, not too tight, so there's room for air and everything to breathe. And also, man's best friend has got to have a dog. So, on the
Oh,
beach.
Sue, thank you. It's
You look
Campus Sweet Hope.
fantastic.
Sue
Absolutely
Pollard,
gorgeous.
everyone.
Fabulous.
Thanks, of course, to our lovely model. Yes. She's amongst friends here today. Right, we're off for another break. But when we return, we'll find out which of our loose ladies were going to melt down if they had to turn their phones off for more than 5 minutes. We're back soon.